Alright. Not sure how Sector 3 suddenly has all of the alloy, but what have you. Whatever. Oh, that didn't help. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to chalk that one up to... I would have made fewer mistakes if I was allowing myself to pause more and actually play the game slowly, but I don't think that's entertaining viewing for you, so we are doing what we are doing. Now that we're over here, we may as well see if there's anything else over here that we want, because I don't really want to have to fly across the entire solar system to find things like iron, which I definitely require. Preferably in bigger quantities than that. Okay, some all the way over there, but I really want a big spike around here. Okay, unpause.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Not that one. This one. Don't suppose it matters too much which I do first. Let's do that one. You were still waiting on alloys to be delivered. You're waiting on colonists and food. Okay. Well, that's going to take an awfully long time. Hi.
A probe has completed its scan.
Cool. Yes. Alloy. We have some now. Good. This is slowly getting constructed. Maybe. Nope. Let's prioritize sectors 4 and 6 with the alloys. It's kind of a classic scenario, really. I need Sector 6 online to make more alloys, but I don't have enough alloys to do it. I also don't have enough workers in here yet. Okay, let's think about actually migrating some people. I don't think I need... I'm looking at the wrong number. I don't think I need 267 workers in Sector 3. No, but I do need more of them than I thought. Alright, Sector 3 to Sector 6. Let's move, let's say 20 workers. That will get me closer to being online. Not allowed to be online for another few cycles anyway, because they thought there was too much smoke from the factories. Not that that's up here, so I don't know if it's already done. Okay. This is waiting on that to be switched on. Saw the flashing lights there and thought I had a fire for a moment. This is the polymer construction refinery, isn't it? I have no carbon. That does not need to be switched on right now. Okay. What if really want the iron more than I want the carbon. Not that there's any carbon to collect at the moment anyway. There's lots of it to mine. Yeah. You could be collecting that. That. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, this... Oh good, more frozen people. I don't have room for that right now. In fact, I so don't have room for that right now, I'm going to deprioritize it. Was not really expecting all my cargo ships to fly the long way. I did tell them to get the iron though, so that's hopefully doing that. Your Barracuda. Prioritizing ice. And I haven't found any ice over here. Whatever. Do I have... not here.
Population transfer complete.
Good. Yes, I do have one more available. Trouble is I just don't know what I need. Let's try mining faster, perhaps. Okay, population transfer complete, which means Sector 6 has closer to the right number of workers and it's still receiving people from here. Maybe I do want a second cryonic center. That way I could increase my population faster. And or... one of these cryonics, there we go. 4 people per cycle instead of 3. That sounds like a step forward.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. Right. I would actually like my cargo ships to move faster now. Extra hours in Sector 1. How? Okay. We can probably switch off
A probe has completed its
that. A probe completed a scan. Excellent. Let's look for more silicon and or iron that's actually nearby. Yeah, I don't think I've played this sector at all, right? But that's what learning is about. Gotta make mistakes to learn from them, right? Okay, yep. Yeah, alrighty. Oh yeah, I said I want to build, was it here? that one. You need to be switched on. And I need to make sure the polymers are actually being transferred to Sector 4. Yes, they are. Workers. Okay, I have exactly enough now. But that needs iron. Iron. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that's fine. Angry still. Yes, we know about that. You could potentially build one of the solutions to that now. Namely, not that one, this one. Err, it faces the wrong way. That's okay. That, ooh, it doesn't fit. I think my map might be incorrect. Okay. So the map that I have drawn crudely says that there should be a polymer factory here. Yes. Okay, how have I got that wrong then? So the alternate life center is 5 by 6. 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cell housing appears to be 3 deep, not 2. I think that's where I've gone wrong. 8 by 2. Huh? 1, 2. Okay. There's your problem. Okay. Back to this one. Bingo. Alright, cool. It fits now. That requires electronics. It's just done. Yep, cool. So that will help with the angry a little bit. Because it will make it -2 instead of -3. And then population-wise, we've got room for 145. We've got 170 by the look of it, so yes, we need to start putting in more of the houses. Make sure this is the priority one. Oh boy. I've completely blown through the half hour, so I guess this is a double episode recording and I'll have to split it later. Yep, that's great. Okay. I'm sure this won't backfire on me. Okay. Yes, someone's been doing genetic manipulation. Let's take that person on board. That could never go wrong. I believe... Nope. My new ship is not ready yet. In theory, there are polymers being delivered over here. Don't know why it's taking so long. Usually it takes so long because I've switched off all of these.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Oh good, more accidents. Just what we want. Okay, seriously. Polymers. You don't need to hang on to that many. Thank you.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, brilliant. Doubly brilliant. Killer alien thing coming back to my space station. Fantastic. I don't believe this game's likely to have a click one button and lose the game because of it kind of scenario. So I'm really tempted to do this one. Like, the Naomi protocol was mentioned right back at the start. I no longer have any recollection of what it means, but let's do it. Sure, that can't possibly go wrong.
A new request awaits your attention.
Okay, Sector 2. No, no. Oh. Sure. Mm-hmm. Certainly didn't go how I was expecting it to go, but it's also proven my point that the game's not just going to wipe out my entire population from one click of the button. There's going to be multiple choices, pros and minuses, all those sorts of things. Alrighty. This sector does not really need to have 2 stockpiles of ice. Optimal, good. Extra hours. How did we end up in this situation again? Okay. I require... Let's just switch... That is already off. This. That is how I ended up in that situation. This is still not getting the polymers. Why? Sometimes this game... Okay. The Ripley has a new set of crew. It shall go to the Habitation Center. This one is still waiting on... Okay, we're getting the colonists across that now. Good. I need to train more colonists. Let's do that in a second. And this is waiting just on time. Hooray! Okay. Colonists,
A site
sector
ship has
2.
arrived at its destination.
Okay. Recover more cryopods. Excellent. I definitely need another cryonic center. This is taking way too long. Hmm. 4 or 3? I think 4. No, that'd be population. Right. Doesn't fit neatly there. It would fit better that way around. Either way, I'm going to end up with a block of 3. Doesn't fit there. Doesn't fit there. Yeah, let's go there, I think. Connect the road. And therefore, I now require more stockpiles in
A
here.
site ship team has completed a task.
Because I need a stockpile for cryonics. And I need to transfer cryonics from sector 4, right? Yes. Cryonics 1 to 4. I can't configure that yet because that's not constructed. Okay. Nope, not that one. Here's the one. Cool. And this still requires more colonists. And I need to figure out the colonist scenario. So I'm training 15 of them right now. But if I look at my population, they don't show up on the map, which is really, really unhelpful. Okay, there are 33 in Sector 1, and that's all. Okay. Goodness knows which sector the cargo ship that's taking them to that destination would be.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Sector 1 things permit transfer of colonists or people in general. Really would love to know what's going on here. Waiting to dock. Okay. It really doesn't feel like any of my cargo ships are doing that job. What about if I do that? Will one of them change
An
missions?
accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yep, not much I can do about that. Carry on. Alright, Sector 6 should at least be slightly less angry now. Still says -3. I was expecting that to become -2. Alright. How's your population going? Yeah. Let's build. Sure, that one. Okay, now you need electronics.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Right. Make that one the priority and then unpause this. And then try to get more people in here. And then we can move the cryonics. Let's do that 50-50 thing again. Which is not percentages, it's quantity. Oh, come on, why are the polymers not getting in here? There's lots of polymers in Sector 2. Why are they not moving? 0. 110 is switched off. Once again, I looked for it earlier and just did not see it. This is not doing anything. It does not need to be on. This is not really doing anything at the moment either. Okay. One of the things that we should probably research is take 20% less. No, this all requires EVA airlock upgrades. Okay. EVA airlock is this one. Bigger wrench. Sorry, which it needs shaping work for behavior and tell them what they need to hear. Right, research that one. Holy moly. Yeah, you definitely need more than one cryonic center in this game. And we're probably going to need a hospital for them when they do get thawed out. Oh, God. Okay. Yes, push deeper, probably get killed in the process, get a new crew. Oh boy. Yep. Let's infect ourselves with alien bacteria. What could possibly go wrong? They're only going to possess my people and cause problems that way. Yay, colony ship. Yay, you're moving colonists. Yay, you're doing what I want you to do. Excellent. Speaking of such things, the other thing I should think about doing is making my ships move faster. Okay. I have definitely been recording for long enough for 2 episodes at this point, so I will stop here and catch you in a future episode. Or a previous episode if you're watching them out of order for some reason. Bye.